Hi, welcome to Cherokee in Focus. We are so glad to have you guys here today. As you know, we are all self-quarantining for good reasons during this time. So we miss our collaborative partners at Cherokee Focus, and we wanted to check in on them from time to time to see what's new in the community and see what information we really thought we needed to get out. Well, one thing that we've been thinking about a lot is what we can do while we're at home with our families. One good thing we can do is count the number of people in our families. Why would you need to do that? For the U.S. Census. And we're so excited today to have Heather Thompson, and she is a partnership specialist for the U.S. Census. Hey, Heather.
Hi, Sonia. How are you?
I'm doing good. It's so good to see you today.
Nice to see you too, virtually.
Yes, I know. One of the things we wanted to ask you is, why is the census or taking the census important to Cherokee County?
Well, the census is important for Cherokee County and all counties because the decennial or the population count that happens every 10 years, that data is used by the federal and state and local officials to determine where $675 billion in reapportioned federal money goes. The data is also used by these same officials to draw district lines, and businesses use census data and demographics to determine if they should open a store in a certain area. Even different federal programs are increased if the population number shows there are more seniors or kids or low income than there was 10 years ago. And we kind of have a saying at the census that the money follows the number, not the need. So it's vitally important that everyone fills out their census form.
Absolutely, I understand that. Some people may not understand how it impacts our county. You know, oh, you're taking the number, but how does it impact our community?
There are a lot of programs that we use as a community, or even someone that we love uses, and they're funded based on census data. So I'll give you a couple examples. SNAP, Assistance to Firefighters Grant, the state wildlife grants, medical assistance programs, Medicaid, and Head Start programs, just to name a few. There's a great document that was produced in 2017 that has all of this information, all the programs, and it's called The Uses of Census Bureau Data in Federal Funds Distribution. And there's 3 pages of programs that it shows each of them, who they belong to, the agency they belong to, and how much up to the certain point that they did the study that each program had received. It's a really great resource for people that want to take a deeper dive.
This sounds great. And one of the things that we need to know, and I already know because I'm going to show you that, is when is Census Day? There's a Census Day coming up, isn't there?
There is. Census Day is April 1st, 2020. And what makes this census so unique is that we are asking people to fill out online for the first time. Once you get your invitation in the mail, it's going to have a code, and you're going to use it to fill out with your address. I filled out my census online. It only took me 5 minutes, but I'm also a family of 1, and it's just easy and fast. And there are only 10 questions, and the website is dynamic and easy to understand. Whoever is living with you or on your property, say in a garage, apartment, or something like that, they are counted in your census questionnaire. So if you have an uncle sleeping on the couch, or maybe you're a foster parent, or someone's living in an in-law suite, unless a separate address keeps them apart, they are counted on your census form. But even if you're not comfortable doing it online, there's a phone number, and if you're really not comfortable doing it on either one of those, you're still going to get the paper questionnaire through the mail, and you can just mail it back. And right now, Cherokee County is doing great on the response rate. Last time I looked at it, we're doing 35.5% response rate. So that's really great. We want to get up higher, of course, because I want to win because I live here. And so if you have family or anyone and they haven't filled out their census yet, be like, hey, fill your census out. You know, it's really important because Heather wants to win.
Look what I got.
Yes,
I got my census. I went to the mailbox just last week and got mine out, and I did. She's so right. You just fill it out. Doesn't take any time. Was painless. And while you're at home, there's not a lot of benefits other than staying healthy and just staying in right now. But while all your kids are at home, go around, bop them on the head, get them a little counted. the uncle sleeping on the couch.
Yeah,
The grandparents,
exactly.
whoever happens to be with you, or living with you, let's get them counted. And when should they expect? Now that this has already gone out, the mailer, right?
Yes. So we've got, I ended up getting my mailer and my reminder within a few days of each other. There's also a postcard that'll come. So it'll be the invitations, the big one. You got a reminder that's a little one. There'll be a postcard. And then at the end of the 3, there's a 4th one that'll come, and that'll have the paper form. Now, if you haven't received it and you want to fill it out anyway, you can just go to www.2020census.gov and you can follow the prompts and you can fill it out without the code. But the code is the code that comes in the mail, in your mailer, helps you do it online so that they can identify addresses.
That's fantastic. And again, it didn't take any time at all. And you're right. 35% is good, but we need to get it up there. And it's going to be so important to our community, like you said, and such an impact, especially now that we see things can change.
Yes.
And knowing how many people are in our community can really help us with funds that we may get in or programs that we're able to start for the community. So it is so important for you to get this, whether you get it in the mail or you go online, get it done. If, there are ways to find out if you needed help with something, I'm sure to get online. But do it, and do it today. That's fantastic, Heather.
Yeah.
We'll ask you while you're there, what are you doing while you're sequestered at your home? Now, anything fun?
I'm painting my kitchen.
Yeah.
So I am redoing all the cabinets, painting the cabinets and the walls and everything. And it is taking me a couple weeks and years off my life.
Oh, I can help you out with that because I believe my kitchen, I can see it from here and it's 6 feet away from sure. So for sure. So if you're done with your kitchen and want to come over, I mean, it will take years off your life. Thanks. That will be a good project. And I promise to stay 6 feet away in this little room. Thank you, Heather. And again, April 1st, Census Day. So it doesn't mean you have to have it in by then, but just a good reminder that we need to get that in. So thanks, Heather.
Bye.
Bye. And again, if you guys want to know that, that address, it was www.2020census.gov. A couple of other things going on in the community. So many great stories about healthcare workers and just a lot of information out there about good things going on in the community, especially in Cherokee County. So we wanted to talk to you about something we call Cherokee Strong. And as an example, I'm using my beautiful mother that you will see here with her caregiver, Tracy. And Tracy and Sean are in the Freedcombe community and run Trinity Manor. And I cannot tell you how grateful I am that my mother is there at that facility. She and 4 lovely ladies, and Sean and Tracy, both registered nurses, are there day and night to take care of, whatever she needs. And right now I can't see her, obviously, because of COVID-19. I can look through the windows and wave, but she doesn't understand that. So better if I just call her on the phone. But I know that they're having a good time. They're having ice cream parties and there's puppies in the house for her to play with. So right now, the biggest blessing for me is that people like Sean and Tracy are out there and they're doing such a great job to take care of my family, our families, when we can't. So I just wanted to shout out to them. And if you have a shout out for anybody that's helping you right now, when you can't be there, to know that a loved one's safe or being on the front line, let us know. Email us and hashtag Cherokee Strong and let us know their story. And we want to tell everybody, because we really appreciate these people. Another thing we wanted to tell you, if you're at home and you are looking for work right now, there's still jobs available. So here's our jobs list as of March the 30th. And there, you can see there's a few out there: Kroger, Publix, Walmart, everybody needs stocking delivery help right now. So if you are looking right now for something, even something part-time, here's some jobs available. Again, you can always come back to this list and pause it if you want to take a look at it again. But thanks for joining us on this first episode. And again, we're trying to keep you in touch with things that are going on in the community, things that are important to the Cherokee Focus Collaborative that we are a part of. I'm Sonia Crothers, Executive Director and CEO of Cherokee Focus. And thanks for tuning in. Please go out. There's still volunteer opportunities. We're going to be talking about that with an organization coming up called Just Serve. So you can go there now, though, and look for volunteer information on their website, Just Serve. So thank you. And again, it's been a great day in Cherokee in Focus. Bye.